Hey guys, thank you for coming to my channel. My name is Stephanie. My brand name is Bastiani. So I went to JoAnne yesterday and they have some really cute fabric. The only thing about JoAnne is that on the roll, I, I barely see 60 inches. Barely. So um, let me show you what I mean. See, they didn't even tell you what is on here. But this is a black rayon rib knit. It's so pretty. So this is it right here. Rib knit. And I got the, well, 8 yards come in here, but I got 5.5 yards. So I got the whole boat. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a collection. And I wanted you guys to see me making the collection. And then posting it when it's finished, show you all the finished product and put it on my website. So as I said before, it's only 5.5 bolts, so it's a limited amount. Okay, limited. I'm gonna sketch and show you my sketching, show you my patterns, and then go from there. All right. And the stretch is really nice. I also got me some more. I had to, because this is getting dull. My rotary is getting dull, so, and it's in still good condition, as you can see. So I just got some more. I got a titanium one. You know. So the coating on the blade is 3 times harder than the steel. Okay. And guys, remember, when you're using these, you have to use it on a cutting mat. Okay, so I have this mat right here. I have this mat right here that I cut on. Okay, I got this too. And I thought this was so pretty. So this is it. Okay, so it's see-through. Okay, and it's like the nude. It's like a champagne. Okay, so this is it. It's so pretty. And it's not that much stretch, see, not that much at all. So basically, when you're making anything from this fabric, you can only do, so as I said before, this stretch, as you can see, there's not much stretch. So if you're going to be buying this type of stretch with only a little bit of stretch material, 1/2 inch seam allowance is what you will be required to do for your exact measurement. So for example, if your waist is at 24, okay, you need to put it at 24, and then 1/2 inch seam allowance to stitch, okay, because it doesn't give you a lot of give. Okay, if your hip is 40, you need to put it at exactly 40 with a 1/2 inch seam allowance, because that's exactly how much. They don't give you a lot of give at all. So this one now, this, because it's a rib knit, it's telling you 60% rayon, 36% polyester, and only 4% spandex. So there it is. It's not as much. There's none going this way, see? So I couldn't even make anything, see? I couldn't make anything going across. I'd have to do it lengthwise. And that's why you just give a little give. See, it gave you a little give. 4% is a little bit. So if you say you making a skirt, it's the same thing. If you're making a skirt out of this, or a tights out of this, you got to put the exact measurement. Exact to the T measurement, and just a 1/2 inch seam allowance. I wouldn't put and that is just for the stitching, okay, because you need to be exact. It's not like the spandex. With the spandex, especially 4-way, then you have to take off either 10 or 15% off your measurement to make your dresses, you know? Yes. So, yeah, I'm going to be making a collection with that. I think I'm just going to put these together. I'm not sure. And I have some other fabrics. I'm going to put them together. And I bought zip. I bought a black invisible 20 inch zip from Invisible Zipper also. So my total was like $74. Yeah, it was like $74. Okay. And guys, when they have the 40% off, I swear, if they said 40% off one item, I do this first, my 40% pay for it. This one next, my 40% pay for it, because putting them together and doing 40%, you know it's only coming off one. So I hope you guys know that. What are they going to tell you? What are they going to tell you? Shoot, I'll go around and go to another register. I'm not playing with them. So that's exactly what I did, because this one was $4.99. This one was $4.99. Yeah. And I did the 40% off, so I got $2 off, so I paid $2.99. Plus tax is $3.22. I did it. This one, pay, and do it again. Because on the app, on the JoAnne app, you know they always have like 40% off one item, or 50% off a cut item that is not on sale. So I'm not doing that. Okay. So this one here, I paid for the whole boat, and then it was on sale, and then I also go ahead and use my $15 off 75, yeah, on this, on the fabric. So the cut fabrics that is already on sale, then what I do is I use like the 5, you know how they have the 10 off 50 and 5 off 30 and stuff like that. That's what I use it, But like the single one that have no sale on it, that's the one I use at 40% off. And then if they have the fabric that's say 50% off, the fabric that doesn't have any sale, that's all I use my coupon, because I ain't playing. So you can't use the coupons on like the you call it the oh Lord, why I have a brain freeze on the patterns. So when the pattern's on sale, it's just the pattern's on sale. You have to pay that pattern price. There's nothing on that. So that's how I buy my fabric. Okay. So it's that you get. So the example is, say this is 25% off. You buy 25% off, and then say it comes to $29.99. Okay. And then you have this and another fabric or another thing that already have. Okay, for example. All right. So this was on sale and this was on sale. And both of them together is like $40. Then I'll use my 5 off 30 to get extra off. Okay, guys. So, and then remember, remnants always on sale. Okay, remember they're always like, I think it's 50% off on the remnants. So if you see remnants out there, you can use it and make your dance wear. Okay. And check the fabric. Okay, test the fabric, cut a little piece, wash it with your hand, make it dry and see how it look. Okay? And that's how I test my fabric. Fabric from Spandex World. No, spandex from Fabric World. Those ones I always tend to get the 4-way stretch. If it's two ways, and they tell you on the computer, they do tell you on the website if it's four-way stretch or not. And sometimes I do buy the two-way stretch, but I make sure that when I get it, because I've been disappointed where, come on, this I have no stretch at all. Who doing this? And I buy where the fabric is on sale. So I always go on their website and look to see if they have sale on Spidex wear, and then look at the fabric and look at the print. Look at the prints, you know. Because when I bought this from Spidex World, and I'm like, oh my God, let me tell you, I love pineapple. And I frightened of, you know how much outfit I bought? I bought like 3 yards. I have this much left because I've been making the little outfits, and I'm frightened of there's girls who literally love pineapple. And I bought one that was like strawberries and stuff like that. So, you know, so check those out. Um, so you're gonna watch me sew today? Yeah, I have some orders that I need to do. So that's what I'm doing. No, I do not buy, when I buy because I'm an independent designer, I'm not a big company. I can't compete with the Fashion Novas and the Zaras. I cannot compete with that. I'm a one woman shop. Okay, so I am cutting. I'm I'm making the pattern, cutting, sewing, putting them on my website, and I have two websites. I have my Etsy shop, and I have my VassianiShop.com website. Okay, and then I get orders from both, so I have to pack and ship it out. Okay, and thank God I have a printer that print out um, and I just put it out to where the postman come to my house and they pick it up. Okay, because it have a tracking number, and I'm a one woman person. Now, as I said before, I cannot compete with those people, those corporations. Those are big corporations, so they can afford to buy all their inventory in bulks. They can afford to go to all these different manufacturers and 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 pay them to buy it, and meaning that it's somebody doing one sleeve, doing just the side. So they're doing it in piecework, and I know that because I used to be in a factory, and I was trained to work in a factory. So as I told you guys before, I'm originally from Jamaica, and the school I went to is Garmex Heart Academy, right? And and this is we're talking about the 80s, and we have a section in Jamaica called Free Zone where everybody used to go and work and at the factory. So they train you to literally know everything. Mean they train us on pattern making. They train us on all the different industrial machine, and they show you every technique known to man. Now, when I finished college, and and before we graduated, I went and worked in a shoe company. We had a shoe company back then, and it was also piecework. So it's the sole of the shoes, the top of the shoes. Somebody was doing the sides. Somebody was gluing. Somebody was making the actual bottoms. It was everything is piecework, and everybody get paid according to what piece they're doing and how much piece they can um, put out, right? But because I'm an independent designer and I'm doing everything, I can't. We when I do get fabric and I get it at a nice price, I also tend to give it to my customer. I said, you know what, I cannot put it as far up because I did get a good price on it. The only time you see them putting the price up is because I did not get a sale on it. Okay, so if I buy from Rosa Fabric and buying the sequence, the sequence just the front by itself, and all you're doing is adding either you pipe in the neckline, you're putting on sleeve, okay, you put it on the back, you put it on the zip, okay, you might add additional rhinestones. Those costs, because we're not getting discounted on the whole applique. So the whole applique, when I went to Rosa, one of the applique was $200. Okay, and right then and there, if somebody come to you and say, okay, it's $200, them up to get prom. That's just the applique by itself. You can't possibly sell it for $200. So our prom designers say, okay, they're starting at $700, they barely make a profit, because $200 alone is just for the top, just for this, just for the front. We're not talking about the backs. We're not talking about the zipper. We're not talking about the you have to make the pattern for the actual dress. We're not talking about the if she wanted long, short, or anything like that. Okay, I'm just talking about the zip alone. As I said before, it's $4.99. And guess what? Sometimes these are not the zip that the as a prom designer they're buying. They're not buying these type of zip. Sometimes they buy the more elegant zip that you can see. And some zip comes with even rhinestones. Zip comes with the little, I forgot, the little lattice in the back where they can do the strings. Okay, and those add up. Um, so when you see our designers really putting out really nice work, and the fabric, you can see the cost of the fabrics. I've gone down to Miami. I went into a store and there was this beautiful fabric I wanted. It was so beautiful. And I asked the guy I wanted to touch it. Okay, and it was so beautiful. It was $500 a yard. $500. The workmanship. And when I asked him how much he had left, he had a yard left. It wasn't even a yard. Okay? And I mean, the girls are actually buying these fabric. So when you see they're demanding $2,000, $3,000 for these fabrics, for these outfits, they actually are spending the money for you guys to look amazing. Look one of a kind, look different from everybody else. So don't rush on the prices. My price, I think, is reasonable, because I make sure that the fabric that I'm getting is of higher quality. Love the quality more than anything else. Love the quality. And I'm making sure I'm using like the best threads that are out there. Okay. The stitching technique that I'm comfortable on using, because everybody's stitching technique is different. When I was growing up, French seam, most beautiful seam, okay, and I love it, but I wouldn't do it on a spandex, okay. I'll do that on like beautiful rhymes, beautiful flowy fabrics, that the edges are really when they look at the inside, it's really beautiful crafted. So techniques and what they're doing. Okay. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because I've gotten DMs where they ask me, "Oh, do you do wholesale?" Okay, and I'm like, "Yeah, I do wholesale." And but then when I tell them the price of the wholesale, I don't hear anything from them. Well, guess what? With my wholesale, I do not use these. I use this, meaning that I'm making my own self tie. Okay. Okay. So let me show you. Okay. This is my own self tie. Right. So as you can see, bring it out here. There it is. Okay. In the back of it, this is how it looks. Meaning that it's stitched down with a zigzag, but also it is serge. And here's the front. Okay. Here's the back. So I'm going to put the cost on it. Okay. So here is let me show you a different one that you guys can see a little bit better. Okay, so here is the same string. There it is. You tie it at the back, right? I tie it at the side, okay? So here's the inside. Here's the outside. Okay. That meaning I'm using this elastic. That's what I'm using. Okay? Because I'm giving you where when you sell it to your client, 25, 30, 40 watches, this now, it now bust up on anything like that. Okay? All right. So, and then my rhinestone is hand placed. That means it's not cloudy. When I do not press it on, I literally put glue with my hand, one by one. This is not hot fix or anything like that, because what I know, I've seen somebody use the hot fix, and I'm like, oh my God, it just really destroy, because it's cloudy. Okay, so I always want my stuff to look like a glass. That means it can mimic anything it come close to. Okay, and it's very iridescent. Okay, here's the top. So I make sure that I don't care how big you are. Okay, if I want it small, I can crush it together. If I want it big, I will put it across. So it's like mine is a one size fit most. Okay, so I wear a 40C. 40C. Okay, and it still would fit me. All right. So this is the back. I cannot sell my this for $20. I can't do it because I put work into it. Okay, and I can't do it because first of all, how much I have to when I break it down by the yard. Okay, remember it have to ship to me. Okay, so I'm not getting a break on shipping. Okay, if you guys go through Spandex World, even to drive to JoAnne, you're using gas. To sew, it take light, all right? And I wash some of these stuff because that costs water. because I want to look at the if bouncing around in the machine. That's why I always say hand wash, because first of all, as soon as you put this in the machine, it's gonna rip it apart and take these off. But this will stay good because you can wash it and dry it. But I wouldn't recommend that when you have sequins, you know? So that's it. All right. So no, I cannot sell an outfit for $25. I can't do it. All right. Can't do it. I can't do it. I cannot do it like China. I can't do it. Can't do it because those people are doing piecework. So when I talk about piecework, one person will do string, one person will stitch just this by itself, and when they stitch this, somebody is attaching it. Okay? And they're hot fixing the glue. These. They're not doing. So what I'm saying is that, it hot fix and it's not the same quality. Okay, guys? So thank you for listening to my vlog today and listen to my rant. And also, thank you so much, guys, for the support. Thanks for following me. Um, Remember that I have my website. Link is in the bio, so you can shop on my website. I also have my shop on Instagram. If you see something that you love and I don't have the size for it, still DM me because I have different prints, and I can custom make it for you. So I'm here for you guys. Again, my shop is link is on the bottom, which is FacianiShop.com. So thank you guys for the support. Thank you so much for following me. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Love y'all. Bye.